What's going on, nation? It's Sunday. I know the Raiders ain't playing. They're playing tomorrow, but we're going to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, nation? It is your boy, Exacting Raider, here, part of Raiders Primos here, and I just want to jump on real quick, talk to you guys about my thoughts for the game tomorrow, and also what happened in London. Like, after London's game, I started getting some thoughts, and started with the excuses for Derek Carr and this offense and the new coaching staff, and even for this defense, too. And seeing what the Giants are doing, it just tells me that all these excuses about new regime, new coaching staff, it should be all out the window. The excuses should be all out the window for this team. We're 1-3, of course. Right now we dealt with all the excuses. We dealt with all the bashing on Derek Carr, on Josh McDaniels. But at the end of the day, what that Giants team told me is you just got to play as a team. And the Raiders have not done that. Whether it's Derek Carr, whether it's the offense, whether it's defense, they're not playing complementary football, and that's how they're going to win tomorrow. That's my thought. That's what the Giants have showed me, that you can beat any team in the NFL as long as you play team football. The defense played great for them, and the offense also capitalized when they needed to. And that's what we've been struggling at. When the defense makes plays, the offense will not capitalize on that and will force the defense to go back out there. And I wanted to also have a little quick Q&A. We're not going to be live for too long, probably about, I want to say 30 minutes long that we're going to be on here. But yeah, I just wanted to come on, give you guys my thoughts. I got my coffee ready. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, guys, to watch that London game. And I fell asleep probably like at the end of the first quarter. I was too tired to watch the entire game, but woke up and it was a good finish. But yeah, guys, and I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to give my quick thoughts on tomorrow. So, and also I wanted to bring up our injury report. I promised you guys we were going to go live and give you guys the injury report. I wanted to give it today since our game is tomorrow, and we kind of have a good idea of what is going to happen tomorrow and who's going to be out there, who's not. Robert Pena, salute. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to give you guys, Raiders. Yeah, I wanted to give my shout out to you, bro. If you can, man, share that link. Let's get some more people up in here. Let people know that the Primos are live. We are live. What's up, Chippy? Are you excited for Renfro's return, bro? I am stoked. I was just about to get into it, Chippy. Just about to get into it. But yeah, guys, share that link. Let's get some more people in here. We are up to 78 subscribers. We are 22 subs away from 100, guys. Like I said, this is all because of you guys. You guys sharing the love around, sharing, people who care to hear Raiders, hear us babble about the Raiders, day in and day out, 24/7. But I love that. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't already, hit that like, hit the bell. But yeah, I wanted to give my quick thoughts about tomorrow's game. And like I said, if you guys are just tuning in, after watching that London game, it gave me some time thinking because, the Giants are 4-1. They have a new head coach. Daniel Jones, if you guys can help me out, I don't know what year Daniel Jones is in, third or fourth year. Saquon's coming off an injury. That defense is looking nice. But the thoughts was, what are the Giants doing that the Raiders aren't doing? Because in my mind, I feel the Raiders are a better team than the Giants. Now, of course, we got to look at who the Giants play. They did play like the Bears, they play the Panthers, they play some teams that I feel the Raiders could beat. And we played, the Chargers. We played Tennessee is, we should have won that game, and we should have beat the Cardinals. What I feel about this game, guys, is that the Raiders, if they lose, is going to be like the last 3 losses. It's going to be us beating ourselves. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. I'm not taking anything away from them, but what I've seen these past 3 games against the Chargers. Sorry, guys. My boy Gabe Davis has scored me a touchdown. And I am stoked because I am playing our one and only natural Nate in fantasy for the second. And that boy just got me. I don't know how long it was, but I'm already whooping that boy's ass. So there we go. I love that. But yeah, I wanted to get into my thoughts. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. That offense is going to be explosive. I understand that. But what can our defense? I trust them, guys. I trust them in any given year, 28, since last year. This defense, I would never trust going against the Chiefs. But for some reason, and I know, guys, Max Crosby might be playing, because his daughter might be born tomorrow night. Hopefully he does play. If he doesn't, I mean, I completely understand. That's family. Family's going to be always first before football. I understand, God bless him and his family, but hopefully he can be out there because this is a big game. This is a big game, and I feel if Max Crosby is not out there, this front four is really going to hurt because Chandler Jones hasn't stepped up. No one in the interior defense has stepped up. Bilal Nichols hasn't really shown anything. Billings, he's a good run stuffer, but when it comes to the pass, he's really not effective. Our pass rush is really non-existent other than Max Crosby getting to the quarterback. Robert, you say they're not sticking to play calling like they should. They've been doing some of those trick plays and keeping our offense off balance, but I feel we're on the right track now. I agree. Robert, I want to ask you, Chippy, Robert, did you guys see today's game today? I want to ask you guys that real quick. Did you guys see the London game, the Packers and Giants? Because the Packers did something that I hope to God our Raiders don't do. And I want to see if you guys know where I'm probably leading with this. I want to see. Did you guys watch today's London game? You did not? Okay. So Robert, I want to give you the Packers lost to the Giants. And the Packers were like inside the 8-yard line in Giants territory. It's, I believe, like 2nd and 2. The 2nd and 2, they pass, incomplete. 3rd and 2, they pass, incomplete. What's up, Nate? We got our primo in the building. He couldn't come on with me, but he's still in the chat, bro. Shout out to Natural Nate. Guys, he has another channel. It's Natural Nate. If you guys haven't, go check out his channel. He streams other games and just talks. You don't even talk, Nate, but he live streams other games just so you guys can have a view of any other games, Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night. He usually live streams the primetime games. Go check out Natural Nate. He also, he does that and also comes on here. But Robert, they're inside like the 5-yard line, and they pass 3 straight times. They don't convert. Turnover on downs, Giants go on to win the game. Here's why I say the Packers did something that I hope the Raiders don't do, and that's the Raiders abandoning the football, running the football. It sounds like Let's Ride 2.0. Bro, for real. Yeah, no, it does. But here's why I was leading with that. I'm like, I hope the Raiders, Josh McDaniels, doesn't do that. 2nd and 2, game on the line. Let's say, Raiders are down 27-20. They need to tie it. And the Raiders need 2 yards to get a first down. It'd be 1st and goal. Run the football. Me and my dad, we're watching the game, and he says the Packers are trying to put it in Aaron Rodgers' hands, which is rightfully so. Aaron Rodgers is probably one of the most accurate quarterbacks. He's proven in the league that he can win, maybe not in the playoffs, but that's a story for another day. He could win in the regular season at least. He can't win in the playoffs, but, he can win in the regular season. So he's proven that. So, of course, they're going to give him the football. They're going to put the ball in his hands. But why not run the football? You got Aaron Jones. You got A.J. Dillon. I want the Raiders to be with that mindset and don't make these mistakes that these other teams are making, and also don't make the same mistakes that they've been making these past the first 3 weeks, not running the football. After the game Josh Jacobs had against the Broncos, it would be an insult to Josh Jacobs to not feed him. I get it. Kansas City is the number one rush defense. I get that. But you still got to establish the run because Derek Carr's no Aaron Rodgers. Derek Carr, I hate to say it, but he's no Daniel Jones because right now Daniel Jones is balling out more than Derek Carr. And it's sad to say. I don't know if you guys remember Stephen A's take. How many times are we going to see quarterbacks go over Derek Carr? Like they're progressing and Derek Carr's regressing. Like how many times are we going to see that? The thing is, can Derek Carr pull the team on his back? The run game is going to have to help him. It's sad to say because if there's no run game, I want to ask you guys, be honest, do you trust Derek Carr to really take over this game? Is Derek Carr that type of quarterback to take over this game? He's not that type of quarterback. So we have to stay running the football. I get it. They're the number one defense in rushing, but if you want to get the pressure off of DC, you got to run the football. Hell, Josh Jacobs, Amir White, Amir Abdullah, you have running backs, Josh McDaniels, utilize them. Screen passes. You got to keep that defense honest. DC isn't that guy that's going to be like, hey, I'm going to throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns and get in a shootout with Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going to go throw for throw, drive for drive, touchdown for touchdown. We seen it. Derek Carr cannot hang with Patrick Mahomes. He couldn't even hang with Alex Smith. That is sad to say, but he could not hang with Alex Smith. He can't hang with Justin Herbert. He can. If a quarterback throws for 3 touchdowns, DC's already lost because it's been 25 games or 26 games since Derek Carr's last 3 touchdown game. 4 years, guys, since DC's 4 touchdown pass game. He's averaging like 1 touchdown a game. And that is sad, like 1.5 touchdowns a game. Sad to say, man. I want to see more out of this, but this game is nervous because I feel it's going to come down to DC. It's going to come down to how DC plays. And I'm watching, the London game, and I'm watching these other quarterbacks ball out, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I wish I was those fans that, man, I can trust our quarterback to go out there and ball out and go toe-to-toe with the opposing quarterback. Let me get some of you guys' comments in. Robert, agree. We need to have touchdowns in the red zone. No more of this bitch ass settling for a field goal. Bro, I agree, man. I agree. That's what I want to see. I don't care if it's rushing the football, passing the football. Like I said, DC can have 2 touchdowns, and if we win, I'm cool with that. But hey, I don't want him to do everything. I don't want him, like, if he has 4 touchdowns and he balls out, bro, great to him. Great to him. But the thing is, I don't trust that he can do that. If he does it, bro, hey, it's all about this. It's all about this. If they get the win, hey, DC, you got my flowers, bro. I'm glad you proved me wrong because that's what I want. I want him to prove me wrong. But I'm also going to be a realist about it. And I'm going to be like, DC, I don't trust you getting 4 touchdowns. All these other people, they could say, bro, DC's going to ball out. Bro, when have you seen DC ball out? The only time I see him ball out is making that stupid commercial that I literally just seen like probably 3 days ago. That's the only time I'm seeing him ball out. That's the first time I've probably seen him comfortable throwing a football. Like, so I'm not trying to bash on him, but guys, let's be real. Like, he's 1-7 in Arrowhead. He's only beat the Chiefs 1 time in Arrowhead. And I think he's beat the Chiefs total of 3 times. 2 times at home, and that was in Oakland, and 1 time in Arrowhead. Like, he hasn't proven that he can beat the Chiefs. Until he proves to me and also this team that they prove that they can beat the Chiefs, that's when I'm going to be like, all right, DC, that I want to see that. That's what Raiders, that's what I want to see coming out of the bye. You got to get this win. You got to get this win. Robert, shout out to your comments, man. Yeah, I believe in that too, but Derek Carr has had more head coaches than any of those other quarterbacks. I agree, bro. I agree. I'm not gonna shy away from that he had other quarterbacks, but bro, 9 years. 9 years. What haven't, like, I want to ask you, Robert, what hasn't Derek Carr seen in 9 years in the NFL? I get it. It's a new playbook. It's new play calling. I get that. But when it comes to defenses, because I don't know about you, there's sometimes I feel like he can't read the defense. I don't know what the fuck happened, but sometimes I feel like he can't read the defense. He audibles, and bro, me and Nate joke around with this because I always hear him saying it. He's like, we're good. And it's a 1 yard play, bro. No, the fuck you wasn't good, bro. You only got 1 yard out of it. Like, or you freaking throw it behind the line of scrimmage or -2 yards. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We're not good. What the fuck you mean we're good? Like, do you not see what the defense is showing you? Like, do you know how to read a fucking defense? Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's not really about the coaches. I mean, of course, I bring that in, but 9 years, what hasn't he not seen? What hasn't a defense not shown him that he should already seen? He's seen blitzes. He's seen cover threes. He's seen cover twos, cover ones, man to man, zone, whatever. Like, he had to see a lot of shit in 9 years, and to still look like he's completely lost out there, like, and the Chiefs are like his kryptonite. I'm going to his head-to-head against the Chiefs because I feel like, bro, I don't know about you guys. But sometimes back in the day where it was like, even last year when we went against the Chiefs, bro, like, I think it was when we were last year in Arrowhead and we fumbled the ball and it was already returned for a touchdown, bro. I'm like, bro, this is going to be a hard game to watch. And, for sure we get blown out 48-9. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Nate says, bold prediction, Derek Carr meets his expectations. Nate, I'm going to ask you, what are his expectations for you? What are his expectations? Breaking news, Kansas City is building a new stadium with golden arches and Ronald McDonald out front as their mascot. Bro, I laughed too much last night, Robert, bro. You're going to make me start choking again. Pause. I can see that too. They might have Kermit the Frog, bro, at the register. Let's take down the Queefs no matter how it gets done. Like that, Robert, it's a 50-50. It goes on the head coaches as well, DC, because he's the captain and that shit. Just unacceptable as a Raider fan from 1976. Bro, shout out to you, Robert. Yeah, I started really getting into football around 2011. That's where I really started, started to get into the Raider history, started, finding out the past. I really was digging deep into the Raiders history, not only in the present time in 2011, but also in our past and how great those teams were. And really, it's where a quarterback slings it, takes hits. Defense was mean. Like, I remember, like, if you were going against like the defense in like the 70s, the 80s against the Raiders, people said they would step on the field and they wanted the Raiders defense was like, we wanted the opposing team to like be intimidated. They didn't want to step on the field with us. That's what, they wanted. And I don't see that in today's game. I want that type of mentality. That now, of course, this kind of became the NFL sissy league, that everything gets a penalty. You freaking graze the quarterback's helmet and it's a personal foul, roughing the passer, touching his helmet. Number 98, Max Crosby, getting flagged because, he just grazed Mahomes' helmet, gave him a little tappy tap. Like, okay, bro, like that ain't right. But oh yeah, I understand though. It goes head coaches. Now Josh McDaniels, we talked about this. That the heck Josh McDaniels play calling, it ain't it, man. It ain't it. Especially in the red zone. Great play design. His play design, amazing. The times he calls plays, that's where it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, in the red zone, how are you not calling a play to drop Adams one-on-one? Or I know Waller has the case of the dropsies. He's like, I don't know, man, that boy's dropping everything. But how are you not still trying to get him open? Now, Renfro coming back, I want to see that too. Get him open. Get him open. Primos, I think they need to give him the availability to change the play call if he sees that. I think he's sticking to what the coach wants. I get it, Robert, but is it part of the coach or is it part of Carr? Just like, oh, yes, Coach McDaniels, I'm going to do this. Yes. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but I feel like he is audibling because in week 2 against the Cardinals, he audibled from a run to a pass. Like, I think he does have that availability. That's why during that game, I was like, okay, he has the availability to change a play, but does he not read a defense? Now, then again, Adams was open on that play. He just missed him. Nate says his expectations are scoring touchdowns with this offense. I agree. I'm going to add to that in the red zone. Score touchdowns in the red zone with this offense. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see, you guys could go the length of the field against the Chiefs, and then once you get into the red zone, you can't do shit. Like, that's what I want to see. Renfro, baby, get him in for a nasty short route touchdown pass. That's where he's most effective. When he's doing those little in and then out routes, and then if he's doing a slant, and then Carr, if you scramble Renfro as your safety blanket, he's going to follow you. He's going to try to get open. Same with Adams. That's why I did want him to scramble more. He did that against the Broncos. And it's like, bro, DC, look what scrambling does for you. You get first downs. Like you said it. If they want to double Adams, they want to double everybody, then I'm just going to take off and run. Well, bro, you stick to your word. Stick to your word. That's what I want to see. Robert Pena, Primos, I love you young guys' knowledge and takes on the game like SC experience. Cap Lunchables, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Robert. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people kept asking us how old we are. I'm 23, and my primo Nate, he's Nate. You turning 19, right, this year? This month, both me and Nate, it's our birthday month. Both me and Nate, it's our birthday month. So yeah, we're young, but we love the Raiders, bro. We love football. You know, we may not know everything. I definitely don't know everything because I'm just a fan, and I study what I see. I study what people say, and I study what coaches say, what players say, how they talk, what's their language. Now Nate, he had a little bit of experience when he played I think Pee Wee football, which I was hoping he went far with that because I was like, bro, you could be a defensive end for the Raiders, and man, Lord knows we need help. Lord knows we need help on the defensive line. But yeah, Robert, shout out to you, man. Let me see. Nate, put a bow tie. Robert, keep grinding, gents. Happy early birthday, Kings, bro. Appreciate you, bro. We might, you know what? For Nate and my birthday, we might go live, to celebrate with you guys too. Not only, with our family, we are going to celebrate together with our family, but you guys are like an extended part of our family too. You guys help this channel grow. We appreciate that. Of course, it probably won't be the day of, but we'll we like talking Raider football, and what better way to talk Raider football than on our birthday with our Raider Nation family. But real quick, guys, I want to get our official injury report, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. So Jayon Brown, he's dealing with a hamstring injury, and he's already out. He's been downgraded to out. Foster Moreau, he's dealing with that knee. He is questionable. I don't know if he flew. You might have to stay. Go check out Raiders.scout on Instagram. He has all the updates of Raiders. I'll try to be sharing some on our page too on Instagram. It's Raiders_Primos on Instagram. If Foster Moreau travels with the team, I don't know even if they flew out there yet, but this is the injury report as of yesterday. Denzel Perryman, he's full. He's looking like he's going to play tomorrow night. Hunter Renfro, we already know we're getting him back tomorrow night. Roger Teamer, he was dealing with the illness, so no injury there. He was full for the past 2 days. Sam Webb, he's questionable. He's been limited all week. Darren Waller, he was full the last 2 days. Looking like we're going to have him. Rockinson, looking like we're going to get him back. He was full for the past 2 days as well. That is our injury report for the Raiders. For the Kansas City Chiefs, Harrison Buckner, he's out. Now, people don't think that's a key injury that he's out, but Buckner is probably one of the most accurate kickers in Kansas City. Now, I don't really know much about the kicker they have now, but let's say this comes down to like a 58, 55-yard field goal. I would rather have their backup kicker kick it than Buckner kick it because Buckner is one of the most accurate kickers. But hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Hopefully we could, get out of there without any drama at the end because I don't think my heart can take it. Trey Smith, their guard, he's questionable. He's dealing with a pectoral injury, so really keep an eye on that. He was limited all week. L'Jarius Sneed, he was full with the ankle. So he's likely going to play. Mike Dana, their defensive end, dealing with the calf. He was full, but he's still questionable for tomorrow's game. But if he was full all week, likely going to see him on the field. Cody Forston, tight end, he's full. McCole Hardman, he was full. Sky Moore, he was full with the ankle. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's dealing with the quad. He was full until yesterday when they limited him. He's questionable. And then MVS is full with abdomen. So that is the injury report, guys. I think it's going to come down. Let me see. Robert, you You say, I just hope and pray our defense steps up to the challenge in keeping pace with Patsy Mahomes. That's what I'm hoping for too. Defense and offense. Defense, can you stop Patrick Mahomes? And then offense, can you keep up with Patrick Mahomes? Because we should know Mahomes is going to get his touchdowns. The Chiefs are going to get their touchdowns. Andy Reid is probably one of the most offensive geniuses in the NFL. If he is not, well, I don't know what people are thinking. Like, he's proven that he can call plays on the offense side of the ball. I mean, he could also call, McDonald's truck or McDonald's DoorDash, and he'd probably get the best meal ever because, he's good at play calling that too. But that's besides the point. And Andy Reid, if you're watching this, bro, I want 10-piece chicken nuggets, bro, with large fries. Give me caramel frat, bro. That's besides the point, guys. I'm probably getting hungry here. I'm probably gonna go out and give me some lunch real quick because I'm starting to get thinking about food here. But Robert, to answer that, that's what I'm hoping up to. That's what I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that too. Pray our defense, and I think, guys, don't get mad tomorrow if you guys see 4-man rush. If you guys don't see a lot of blitzes, don't get mad at that because I think, who was it? I think Ray the Tate. He posted something about what, like, Patrick Graham's defense, and when he was with the Giants, what did they do to really not shut down Mahomes, but how did they slow him down? And it really was more of a 4-man rush that he was sending, and he would have corners, linebackers drop back in coverage, which it worked because you have more guys in coverage. You got more support, so no one gets beat. That's what I like. I like that. Now, hopefully, but the thing is, can our 4-man rush get to Mahomes or cause a little bit discomfort to Mahomes? But because, as we know, even when Mahomes is under pressure, he is not under pressure. He can still make any throw from any point on the field: sidearm, overarm, underarm, over the leg, under the leg, behind the back. Like, Mahomes is like Mahomes. Like, and it sucks he's in our division. I wish that boy got drafted somewhere else. I didn't know he was going to be like this good. I'm like, bro, why does everybody in our division get, like, I mean, the Broncos, bro, at least they're in quarterback hell still with Russell Wilson. But, like, when it comes to the Chargers and the Chiefs, like, bro, why do they got to get, like, good quarterbacks? And we're over here, stuck with, like, oh, what car are we going to get this week? Hopefully we get the MVP one. I don't know. We might get the one that, is going to crumble up and take a sack. But I really hope, Robert, that our defense, but really our offense. I feel like, Robert, I trust our defense more than our offense, if I'm being honest. I trust our defense more than our offense. And why is because what the offense has shown these past 4 weeks, even though we beat the Broncos, we still were having red zone problems. The red zone problems were still there. The only thing that didn't allow the Broncos to come back is our defense stepping up, our defense playing like good football and really supporting the offense and holding that lead. There was a time, though, the offense almost gave up that lead. And I say the offense because the offense wasn't doing shit in the red zone. Like, they were kicking field goals. Like, you change those 6 points to 14 points. It makes a big, bro, you blow the Broncos out, basically. Like, that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen is our offense needs to score in the red zone. Jones needs to step up already. I'm getting tired of this man. He had a decent game against the Broncos, but I haven't seen much of him. I had higher expectations. Bro, me too. I was saying he should already have like at least 4 sacks by now going against the Chiefs, and he doesn't even have a sack. Now, did he have a decent game against the Broncos? He did. He got to the quarterback a couple times, but Russell Wilson's awareness in the pocket is just like it's like no other. You got to be honest. Russell Wilson was feeling that pressure coming to him. And he just threw it away. So you got to respect him off of that. I'm gonna get this one chat in here. Yeah, but I watched that trick pass. He crossed the line and didn't get called for it. The refs are favoring him for some odd reason. I might have to go back and watch that. Is it the one that everyone's talking about that he like did a spin move and he just like tossed it up to Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Is it that one, Robert? Because if it is, I have to go. I only seen it like 1 or 2 times, and I just seen like the replay of it. I didn't see like the actual like live action play. Even I was like, "What the fuck, bro? Like, we got to deal with this next week. What type of shit is that?" Carr needs to be the Ferrari not the Pinto. Just saying. I agree. That's what I want. Derek Carr needs to have the best game of his career. If it's going to come down to like his play, if it's going to come down to his play, like say our running game is just getting shut down, it's going to have to come down to his play. And he's going to have to ball out. I know a lot of people say he can't. I say he can't either. But I want him to prove us wrong. Go out there and ball out. Go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. Like, come on. Step up, bro. Step up. You got Davante Adams. You got Darren Waller. You got Hunter Renfrow coming back. You got Josh Jacobs. Mac Hollins is looking like a solid wide receiver too. There's no reason this can't be a top red zone offense. That's what pisses me off. I brought this up in SC's live the other day that we're number 2 in red zone attempts and we're 28th in red zone scoring. That is fucking sad. When you look at what we have on the offensive side of the ball, you have Davante Adams, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, who's also a decent backup tight end. You have Mac Hollins, who's, like I said, is coming into his own as a wide receiver too, a good compliment to Davante Adams. And you got, I don't know, let's see, Renfrow, Adams, Foster Moreau, Josh Jacobs, Mac Hollins, Darren Waller. I don't know if I'm missing anybody, but like we have weapons to utilize in the red zone. We should not be 28th in scoring. We should easily be like in the top 5. Like I'm gonna say top 5 because we should be in top 5. Like, how are we 28th in scoring? How? But anyways, guys, like I said, I just wanted to come on real quick, talk some Raider football with you guys. If this was your first time joining the live, guys, think about hitting that subscribe button. We are at 78. We are 22 subs away from 100. Share the link, share the love, share it with your family, share it with the Raider family, share it with football fans. Like if you guys know anyone that loves just talking football, share the link with them. Hit the like on your way out. Hit that bell. And we are going to get back to you guys at the post game when the game is over. But shout out to everyone that came in. This is your boy Exacting Raider. We are out of here, boy. Raiders!